What's up, guys? Welcome to Culture Cantina. I'm one of your hosts, Rocky Kari.
And I'm Shrikari.
And today we are reviewing The Batman.
So The Batman is the newest installment of The Batman. We have not gotten a singular Batman movie since when was the year?
2012.
2012.
10 years.
Dark Knight Rises. Obviously, we had like Batman vs. Superman. We had the Justice League movie. But we never had a standalone Batman. So now he's finally back, who is being reprised by Robert Pattinson. Just for everyone, this is going to be a spoiler-free review. We're not going to go to spoilers. There's a lot to unpack here.
It's a 3-hour movie.
3-hour film. It's a long film. So we decided we're just going to keep it spoiler-free. So if you're here, you haven't seen it, you have seen it, doesn't matter. We're going to be completely spoiler-free. So what were your thoughts kind of going in to the film?
I was excited, but it kind of flew under the radar for us. We were kind of more looking forward to like Spider-Man and like other different movies. Not really, this one kind of flew under the radar. We still like made sure we got tickets for opening night because we were really curious. But I was more interested. I was really excited to see the Riddler because the last time we saw him was in Batman Forever with Jim Carrey.
Wow.
So
we've come a long way.
Seeing him in a serious role, I was very excited for. But what were you looking forward to?
I mean, Batman is for sure my favorite DC superhero. He might be my favorite superhero overall. And I mean, for us, like we played the Arkham games, read the comics, the New 52 series, loved like all the old Batman movies, well, most of them.
The Dark Knight, obviously.
The Dark Knight movies are freaking amazing. So, like, we've been exposed to Batman, and I think the world has in so many different ways. So now to come back with this huge movie is just incredible. I agree with you. It kind of definitely took me a while. Like, it didn't hit me until we were getting into the theater. I was like, wow, we're seeing a Batman movie.
Yeah,
I don't know what it was. Maybe just because DC's kind of been all over the place.
And the pandemic, maybe. Because this movie was going to come out in 2020.
That's right.
Yeah.
When we were there in the theater, I was super excited. So It's great that we now have a new Batman that we can kind of see where it goes from here. So, do you want to give your thoughts on the film?
Yeah, I really love this movie. That being said, there are clear issues in the movie. First, let me get what I love. I really love the style of it. It's very dark, very gritty. The music is very powerful and oh my god, hearing it in the theater was so sick. I love the music, the costumes, the lighting, everything about the presentation is incredible. Matt Reeves is the director. He did Dawn for the Planet of the Apes and War for the Planet of the Apes, and he did a great job here. You could tell he had a very distinct style for it. I thought everybody did a great job. I don't think there was one role that was all poor casting or anything. I thought Robert Pattinson was good, but not great. But my flaws with the movie, there were just some scenes where I was like, you could take that out, and when I add up all of them, it really cuts down the 3-hour runtime. I think the 3-hour runtime is definitely an issue with this movie, and I'm okay with long movies. I love Zack Snyder's Justice League, which is 4 hours long. I like that, but only when it's needed, and here you could definitely trim out some stuff. That being said, though, I really did love the movie, but it's not perfect. Definitely not a perfect movie, but still really loved it. So, nice. What about you?
Yeah, no, I think overall I had a really good time with it. I enjoyed myself. I think the first kind of hour or so, I was really skeptical going in, but the first hour really hooked me. It set the tone. It had good messages, and I kind of liked where they were going with it. Some of my concerns, definitely, well, first, I needed the Riddler to be good. I needed him to be a good villain. I think he does a great job in this. I like the mystery and the problem-solving aspect that occurs throughout the film. I really like that, so I'm glad they did the Riddler right. So one thing I was really worried about was Catwoman, played by Zoe Kravitz. It was a lot going on. It's a 3-hour movie. There's a lot. It's your first time reprising Batman. I just felt it could be messy. She actually was a great part of the movie. I thought she was very purposeful. I think she added to Batman's character. So shout out to Zoe Kravitz because she did a great job. And I think the role of Catwoman was really well done in this film. Other than that, Robert Pattinson, obviously we have to talk about him. I think he did a good job. I don't know if he's my favorite Batman or I think a big thing was the tone. I really like the tone. I agree with you. The tone is great. But sometimes the tone kind of sacrifices the character a little bit. So what I mean by that is we know that Batman / Bruce Wayne, he's two characters. He's Batman and he's Bruce Wayne. And I love that the one reason I love the Batman slash Bruce Wayne is that they're so different in so many ways. Like Batman, like Bruce Wayne can be this playboy, like kind of like, I'm cool and like businessman and like all this. Whereas like Batman is like I need to save the city and like I care about people and I need to give back. This is my legacy and like it's really cool. I like that starkness, but with the tone, you kind of get the same character in both roles. Like when he's like
dark and brooding.
Dark and brooding. Like he's like that as Batman, which totally makes sense. But then he's like that as Bruce Wayne, and it's like I want that starkness in the characters because then it's like if someone just asks like, oh, I wonder what is Bruce Wayne? Is that Batman? Ah, nah, he's a playboy. He just spends all his money on other things and not giving back. He's not Batman. But this, you could be like, this guy might be Batman. We don't see him at all, and he's like kind of dark.
There's one scene where he's Bruce Wayne, and like people are looking at him like common people, and he's like
he's like scared of people. Like dude, like you're clearly Batman here. Like chill. But like as his role as the Batman, though, I thought that was really well done. Yeah. I liked his relationship with Alfred, who's played by Andy Serkis.
Oh yeah,
that was really well done. Yeah, overall, I like the tone. I agree with you. The music is phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
great cinematography. Great kind of some shots were beautifully done well. Some action scenes were great.
Couple questionable shots, but overall it was really good.
So like overall, and like again, the side characters I really liked. Batman, had some conflict, but overall I had an entertaining time with it. Was there anything I mentioned that you kind of like had?
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought. I totally forgot to bring up Riddler. He was one of my favorite parts. Like this is a big movie. I loved Colin Farrell as the Penguin,
which we did not know he was played. Oh my gosh. Like
the makeup was incredible, but I wish he had more to do. I think every scene he's in, I feel like he's a great presence, but he doesn't get as much to do as say Riddler or Catwoman or some of the other side characters that were established. Oh, also Jim Gordon.
Oh my God!
You want to go?
Jeffrey Wright. I watched some Westworld. Shout out my Westworld fans out there. And he's even in Hunger Games. He's a great actor. Jeffrey Wright is a great actor.
What if?
Watcher. Yeah, he's the Watcher. I'm the Watcher. Oh my God, dude, yes. Like, he's such a good actor, and he killed it as Jim Gordon.
Great.
Him and Batman working together, I love that. One last thing I'll say is, my only other gripe was kind of the pacing. Again, like you said, it's a 3-hour film. Again, I think it could have been a little bit shorter. I mean, it's longer than Dark Knight, right? And Dark Knight Rises?
Oh my God, yeah.
Like, isn't that crazy to think about?
Whoa,
like,
yeah, it is.
So like...
they definitely
so it's long. I think there's something they could cut out, but like and kind of like there were times where I thought we were at the climax, but we weren't. It's like we weren't. But again, it was very eventful. And a fun time. I had a good time with this movie. I agree. It's not perfect. So for my rating out of 10, we literally just got out of the movie. Like we just saw it. So I feel like it could change, and like there were parts like when I was watching it, I was like probably an 8.5, 9 out of 10. But then I was like, oh, maybe it was like closer to 7. I'm gonna say 7.5 out of 10.
Really?
7.5 out of 10. I think it was a good time. It's close to great, but it's not like it has its flaws, so that's why I don't think I'd put it at like amazing.
Yeah.
But I think that obviously like it's a good time. It's entertaining, good characters, action is great, music's great, pacing and kind of. Again, the role of Batman kind of threw me off here and there. But overall, I had a fun time with it. So I think I'm going to give 7.5 out of 10. Yeah.
So maybe I'm putting the aesthetic and presentation, like I'm putting that to a higher standard because I loved it so much. I would probably give this an 8.5.
Really?
8.5.
Wow.
I really loved it.
8.5 out of 10.
Yeah. Not a 9 because of the pacing issues, some small scenes here and there that I'm like, you could just easily take that out. Penguin not getting as much screen time as he probably deserved.
So I guess I feel like...
And your issues with Batman, too. I do agree with that.
Yeah. But, like, I feel like you're saying more negatives than positives. So can you tell me why, besides the tone and, like... what else did you really gravitate
This might sound stupid, but it was cool. I loved how Batman looked. I loved the action. I loved the music. Like, the detective work. Like, everything.
Fair.
Like, this was a very cool movie.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah,
it's really
that's well said. And
yeah,
that's why
really
I struggle
weird
because like I honestly would put it at I could put it at like literally if I think about this movie like a week from now, which I probably will. So yeah, maybe in like a week I'll probably say like an 8 out of 10.
But now,
probably right now 7.5.
Okay.
Like I don't know if I'm gonna be thinking about this. Like
yeah,
oh my God, like,
right now I'd say 8.5. But again, like you said, it might change to like an 8 or something. But I think I'd be around an 8.5 range.
8.5. See, like 8.5 or above. Those are like I will want to. I would go see it again if someone was like
yes.
But like maybe I would.
Really? You might not.
I think like if like once it comes out on like streaming or something, then I would watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It's 3 hours.
yeah.
This is definitely better than a lot of the Batmans. This is not better than like Dark Knight or
No.
Yeah, like come on now.
No,
But like
yeah.
It's still great. It was still good. It's not a bad movie.
No.
I definitely think people should go see this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's great to see Batman back on the big screen.
So this is so weird because this is our first time not doing a spoiler talk of the review, so we're just ending it here. Yeah, if you want to talk to us about the spoilers, please
reach out to us.
Yeah, we would love to talk about the movie.
Definitely want to hear what people think about the film. So yeah, it's awesome that we got to review this, and really excited to see where they take it. Because again, I think they've really set something up, and I like that they've differentiated it a lot.
Absolutely,
they're not. See, I like this because it's not the same. It's kind of
it's got its own niche and own style,
which is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and we will see you all very soon.
Awesome.
Take care.
Take care, everyone. Thank you so much.